But you want to see some of his event stuff?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, as long as, let's, yeah. So what does he like to do? Put that together or take it apart or both?
Both on that.
Okay,
He'll do
so
both
let's
of those.
see him do all of one and then all of the other.
All coming on and all taking
Hey, can you get that for me? Look, get that.
That's such a good call. That's, yeah.
Okay, take it apart.
And then you hold on to the two that he's,
Take the other two. The other, yeah.
and then you give them to him one at a time.
Do you want these? Nice job, guy.
And can he do those coffee things over there?
Those ones.
These ones.
Some, he struggles with it, but he can do it. And if he struggles with it, then he ends up usually chewing on it. in his
Take
mouth.
one. Yeah, just put one on. Then let him pull the next one off.
Okay. And he can lace beads.
So activities like this obviously is incompatible with chewing on his fingers. So I would look for, if compliance is an issue, I would build in things like this so that he's compliant. Have him take another one off.
Take one off.
So that you're calling the shots.
Yeah, you're keeping control.
Here,
Right.
No.
take it off.
So, and if he's good visually, but I would use an activity like this to support compliance. Take this one or that one, or so that he's doing what you're asking him to do, but with an activity that's fairly easy for him to
Right.
do. So probably chock the program full of stuff, and now the next one as well. Because otherwise, if you're not giving him an instruction and moving him along, he'll start thinking around
Exactly.
it like this.
So everything has to be one.
So give him a direction.
There we go.
Made a really good observation. His MO changes quickly,
Yes.
so that you
Get
gotta
it.
bring your A game,
Get it.
you know, and you gotta
Yes.
have
Get
top-notch
it.
folks that can follow that.
Yep.
So if you've got a therapist that even recognizes the MO is changing,
Yes.
you've probably got a therapist that can respond.
To a changing MO. Right.
They work
Right.
super hard with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is really perfect. In fact, this would be a good to video.
We got it right
if
now.
She's not saying anything. She's doing everything right. She's just hanging on to it. She's maintaining that pressure. This is not an activity that requires the teacher to give verbal instructions. This is an activity, except take this one or put this on or whatever. But that's hard to maintain silence in a situation like this. And so it's good to see that the teacher can do that and that he can keep doing what she wants him to do. It's not the task that's even important. It can be any task. I would pick a task that's fairly easy, but that you're getting some compliance. And this way, she can say, "We're all done." And
Right.
even when he's not
Even
all
half
she can
done,
say,
right.
"Okay, let's
Right.
stop." But we stop on my terms, me the teacher, not on your terms, and so on. And then it would move from that activity to another one, to another one, to another one. But still you're running compliance training trials. I think another thing you might consider doing is, as long as he's kind of in go mode with this, in between each one of those, you could run some of your other trials. Do this,
Right.
sign dance, or whatever you want him to do, because that's one of those ranked things. Like, I don't really want to touch my nose or sign dance. I prefer to just do that. So sign dance, and then you can do this.
Right.
So it's really piggybacked and sequenced according to the MO value of the activity. And yet all of it is compliance training.
So what happens whenever whenever we do things like that?
You do a lot of that with him.
Yeah, I do. So I'm thinking about everything she's saying, and everything she's saying we've done.
Right.
But it just feels like sometimes we just don't have enough of these types of
So
things.
next would be like,
And we were talking about that actually earlier in the
Like a running
meeting,
list,
about
almost.
having a feeder list
next would be,
of a
Right.
whole bunch of things, and I think that's a really smart observation. Teachers need to have, in some way, shape, or form, I'm gonna do this one, and then, or here are the 20 that I can grab,
Yes.
or the whatevers, or,
Right.
you know, and maybe some of it is folder work with,
Hey,
you know,
can I-
copying marks on the paper or
Hold
whatever.
it.
So,
And that's what I have
now it
found.
would be cool if you had 2 different containers and tell them which container to put that in. Put that one in
Right.
this container.
And that's
put
what
that
this
one in
coffee
this
cup is for. I have a coffee cup and a,
So you need,
And
you
my
know,
mailbox
something
is
like that, like a shoebox. So, yep. So some of the containers you're gonna tell them to put them in here, and
okay, so that brings up another thing is that,
that type of thing.
because I've thought about all this before and I don't have enough table space. I need a bigger table.
there's no reason that you can't have them sit on the floor, or you can keep them on the floor and then pull it out one at a
Right.
time.
I
You
think
want the
that's a
box?
good suggestion.
And, you know, if he messes with it, have him put it in the box and then take the box away after every turn. So the only thing that another container does is it gives you the option of saying, okay, put this one over
Yeah.
here or whatever. And you can just simply take these away and every time you can hand them to him or whatever. So where do you want him to put this one?
But just a minute.
Which one are you gonna tell him to put in there?
The box.
Oh, okay.
Put it right there. But
Whoops. Excellent. So, and then the only thing you have to add is, put it here for
Yeah.
the compliance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We talked about the non-local
Yeah.
activities like that, I like that.
Excellent. So this is a nice little sort of mixed up activity.
Oh, did you see that? I'll take this. Thank you.
And I don't think that, I mean,
Do
you have to go back
this.
and look at his video,
Do
but
this.
very nice integration. This is what I'm talking about activity-based teaching. This is all I'm talking about, okay? But
Oh,
you're not really seeing a lot of figuring out what I mean. That kind of behavior is going to,
It happens
Fill
in
the
between
gaps.
those structured trials where there's dead
right, when there's.
nice job, JR. I like that stuff that you did.
You're more likely to get.
Good work.
This is very nice. This looks
Can you touch
good.
the mailbox?
I
Or
would probably
touch the dice.
try to video something like this.
I'm thinking about my mailbox.
Yeah.
Use it as a demo, you know, or even for Angie to go back and look at again if there's any that you wanted her to focus on or add in or whatever.
Interesting.
Touch. Nice, that's good. Can you put it? Now what did you want? Movie. I want a hug. Which one? Hug. Oh!
Oh, those are good hugs too.
They gotta be good.
Go big or stay home.
This is not your first time hug.
Can I have my mailbox over there?
Yes, you can. Hey, Angie.
Yeah, it is. It's gotta be heavy duty.
Naturally doing good.
Hey. Touch the chair. Put it in.
Good, Angie.
Take a drink. Take a drink. Can I have it? I want a drink. What am I doing? Drinking. Good. Can you show me dance? Nice. Nice sign. Can you do that? Show me that. Nice job. You want another drink? Mmm. Can I have my drink? Mmm. Coffee. Mmm. Put it in our cup. Marshmallows.
Good, Angie.
1, 2, 3. Put it together. Put it in this. Can you give it to me? Nice. Put that one in the box. Ooh, there.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what I was thinking.
Can you put it together?
Then you can also begin to,
Put it
in a
together.
specific LR training, put it in the box, put it in the jar, put
Right.
it in a cup, whatever.
And he likes to do those kinds of things.
Likes to put it
Because, and especially when they're novel. If they're not novel, they wear off and like,
Yeah.
nice job, get hot, do it over here, do it right here.
What she's doing really is nicely embedding the
Nice.
targets on top of the already mastered stuff, which is
Yes.
translatable to high MO
It's
stuff.
in
or
the
high
leg,
process
it's
stuff.
in the leg.
I would use the videotape if you have a videotape of this or make another. And have not only her,
Just-
but possibly other staff members, use it to go through and count a couple of things. Number one, how many trials in a minute? Sometimes that's not the goal.
Right,
To
right.
make people work faster. But for sure, I would have them identify various topics. We have mixed, somewhat unrelated trials.
But sometimes related too. Yeah.
Sometimes related, like take one of the pop beads off, stick it on this other thing,
Nice
and
job.
now let's take a drink out of the cup. Now
One
put
drink?
coffee in the cup. So it's
Nice
sort
job.
of related,
Yeah.
even
Can I have
though I
one?
wouldn't
Nice.
really call this
It's
a
not.
natural
Nice job.
environment. You see
Can you show me
this
drink?
with a little kid.
Nice, show me
You know,
drink.
I mean, it's
Do
a
this.
fun story.
Do this.
to like
I think a
Do
good thing
this.
for them to look at in the video too, in addition
Oh.
to those things, is the number of times he's getting a correct response.
Yes, yes.
He's right
Yes.
most of the time,
Yes.
and that's
that
really
makes
important.
It easier
It means
then
he
for
wants
the
to do it,
therapist
right?
to put the targets in, the stuff that's hard for him, like the imitations or the sort of more boring kinds of following directions like touch your nose or whatever. One thing I would suggest if you do just with some of those kinds of objectives like touch your nose is to really say,
But-
why do we want him to touch his nose? Maybe we also want him to wipe your nose, blow your nose,
Yes.
wipe your mouth, put the in on the placemat, and then then you can pull those other kinds of things all together. If he's gonna touch his nose, maybe he needs to wash his nose with a washcloth.
Right.
Now wash your chin, wash your ears, so on and so
Right.
forth. I think a lot of times if
Oh.
people get
Oh,
example,
good.
touch your nose,
That's what they do.
this, then you see it like all the
What do
time.
you
And you have to really say like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's more more about us and our ease of doing something with no materials and all that, as opposed to
Nice job.
something that's
I think Angie
contextual.
called it, this is hard. It's hard for two reasons. You've got to have materials at the ready, and you got to be able to juggle all that stuff.
Do you want to do this?
What trial am I going to do next? What trial am I going to do next? On top of that, you got to do it right. And so I think those are all good things to take a look at. Even though it's hard right now, Angie, I know it's hard in a different way. You're not having a tug of war with him. And he's pretty much happy with